Hello and welcome back to the Daily 5 at 10, your favorite 5-ish minute SLA update. I'm Jasmine Trent.
And I'm your host, Zeke Samoy.
Today is Wednesday, August 24th. So Zeke, I have some good news and some bad news.
Okay, give me the bad news first.
All right, the bad news is I don't think this partnership is working out.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, we're just so different. Like, you have such a unique working style and I feel like it clashes with mine. And don't take this the wrong way, but I don't feel like I'm spontaneous enough to be your co-host.
Well, Jasmine, don't need to say that, because our different work styles are what makes us unique. And not to fret, because on today's Wellness Wednesday, we're actually going to be giving tips on how to identify your work style so we can all work together. We can all work better as a team. You know what they say? A team that's collaborative stays maintaining a healthy, fair, and competitive marketplace in California.
Right on, right on. Anyways, good news is I knew we would work it out, so I'm going to take us to brunch. I brought waffles.
Ooh, good timing. And on National Waffle Day too. Should know your stuff.
Well, I guess that's why we make a great team. You bring the excitement and I bring the stability. And apparently waffles. But that's what you call collaboration.
And what's more collaborative than company events and milestones? Speaking of which, it's time for What's Going On in the SLA.
We have some birthdays to celebrate. Happy birthday to Emily Tran and Dylan Merrill.
May all of your wildest SLA dreams come true, Emily and Dylan.
And please don't forget to check your SLA inbox for a birthday surprise from Zeke and I.
Our SLA Milestone Luncheon is coming up on September 9th. It'll be held from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the Bridges Golf Club in San Ramon in the Garden Pavilion Room. There will be a full luncheon with a bar and a celebration of milestones.
Attendance is optional. However, if you choose not to attend, you will need to work or use your PTO for that day, so please speak with your manager. So Zeke, you said that we're going to learn about how to find our different work style. But first, can I ask, what is a work style?
Well, Jasmine, a work style is how you apply your personality to your tasks and relationships at work. It can dictate how you respond to your environment, relationships, and problem solving. And with so many people working at the SLA, we're bound to run into all types of personalities and work styles.
Ooh, I can't wait. Well, then let's just get right into this week's Wellness Wednesday.
While it is important to note that not everyone can be defined by one single work style, there are several core working styles that can help you better understand yourself and your teammates. The main four are logical, supportive, idea-oriented, and detail-oriented.
Logical teammates prefer to tackle their problems on their own. They are skilled at analyzing problems and dedicating a great amount of focus towards getting to the goal.
Supportive teammates are more expressive and sensitive to everyone's feelings. They typically build relationships and are good at bringing teams together.
Idea-oriented teammates are often thought of as big picture thinkers. They are skilled at creating a vision and facilitating a large-scale change, thriving on risks and possibilities.
Detail-oriented teammates are strategic and sequential. They bring a sense of order and stability to the team. They tend to minimize risks and approach situations slowly and thoughtfully.
Now that we've identified the different work styles, how do we find out which one is ours?
The first step is to evaluate your preferred method of communication. Certain characteristics can be noticed in specific work styles. For example, facilitating team meetings is often an aspect of supportive work styles.
Another way to determine your work style is to think about how you structure your day and what kind of environment you prefer to work in. For example, some people may prefer to work in a more fast-paced environment, like an idea-oriented teammate, while others prefer to have ample planning time, like a detailed-oriented teammate.
The next step is to determine how you deal with conflict. Some teammates may prefer to avoid conflict, like a supportive teammate, while others may welcome a good debate, like a logical teammate. Determining how you handle conflict can give you a better idea of your personality.
Lastly, take a personality test. Personality tests are a fun way to see where you fit in with the team, as well as assess how you approach relationships and work.
So, Jazz Myers-Briggs, what work style do you think you are?
I think I'm a detailed-oriented work style. For instance, I always enjoy the planning aspect of writing our scripts. What about you?
Personally, I think I'm idea-oriented because I like to think outside of the box, and then you put me right back into it.
That actually makes so much sense. Maybe that's why we work pretty well together, despite having completely different personalities.
Well, I don't think we have completely different personalities, but hopefully all you Slayers at home will have some fun learning a little bit more about yourself and your working style. And with that, I'd say this was a pretty successful Wellness Wednesday.
I couldn't agree more.
And speaking of success, as you may know, yesterday we were successful in drawing our $1,000 prize winner.
Yes, and what better way to celebrate than with waffles in honor of Waffle Day. If you're wondering who the winner was, you may want to rewatch yesterday's episode. Hint, hint, it was hidden in plain sight.
As for today, there will be no daily giveaway drawing, but have no fear, my slayers. We'll be starting up the winner's jar and prizes very, very soon.
How soon do you think?
Sooner than you think, Jazzy Jazz. So keep an eye out for when we launch a brand new round of the winner's jar, where we'll be updating it with all of our new hires that came after our cutoff date, as seen on the screen right now.
And for our last minute announcements, we would like to give one last birthday shout out to Emily and Dylan.
And don't forget that our SLA Milestone Luncheon is coming up on September 9th.
As always, replacing your daily work coffee break, I'm Jazzy.
And I'm Zeke. Thank you, and good night.
Detail-oriented.
Is this detail-oriented?
Me. Because it's all in the details.
Ed, help.
Ed would not like that.
Ed, help, it's stuck. Ed.